Hello. Today we will go over a summary of Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom is an episode of SpongeBob in Season 1 where we first see Glove World and the creepy place that we know as Rock Bottom. So yeah, let's get in. So to sum it up, SpongeBob and Patrick get on the wrong bus. Instead of going to Bikini Bottom, they head into the deep Pacific Ocean and end up in a town called Rock Bottom. We only see it in a few episodes. We see some of the characters in quite a few episodes, but we only see Rock Bottom in a few episodes. We see it in the original Rock Bottom episode from number and in season 1, but we later see it very far off in the later seasons, which I'm pretty just check above season 4. Check after season 4 and it should be somewhere after season 4. I don't exactly know, but it does make a cameo and we do get to see more of the buildings of Rock Bottom. But since now we've gone over Rock Bottom's appearances, we can actually go to the actual episode summary. At the beginning of the episode, SpongeBob and Patrick are leaving Glove World through the entrance. As they get into the bus, and Patrick realizes once they start driving that they are leaving Bikini Bottom. SpongeBob says, "But we're not leaving Bikini Bottom." Well, actually, yes, they were. And as he goes looking out the window and sees Bikini Bottom city limits, he realizes that is not good. As the road then drops to a 90-degree angle. We then see a few of the incidental fish, which in my next video about Rock Bottom I definitely will be listing. It might be a short since there's not that many characters. So, but after they try to get SpongeBob tries to get a bus schedule, but Patrick manages to catch a bus and then SpongeBob starts chasing it, but he unfortunately fails to do so. Then he goes to the bus stop to wait for another bus, but continuously fails. Then he gets hungry, so he tries to eat these cool Glove World candy dispensers, but they taste horrible to him. So he looks at the candy candy vending machine at the other side of the street and decides to go for it. But he gets distracted by the buses passing by. So he goes for it, and then he loses his candy to another fish. As the episode keeps going on, he just keeps trying to catch a bus but fails. Then some random incidental just comes up to him and says, "What?" And comes up to him and doesn't understand his language. He's like, "What?" And then he basically just, when SpongeBob lets go of the balloon, he lets go of the balloon. SpongeBob gets mad, and then the fish just goes after it without. But later on in the episode, when we see him return, instead of helping him, he helps him by blowing the balloon up so SpongeBob can get out of Glove World by balloon travel. As SpongeBob makes it back home, the balloon pops. But Patrick takes a bus back down to Rock Bottom, and he says, "Don't worry, SpongeBob, I'm coming back for you." Then we hear the Then we hear the roll credits since it was the final episode. On Paramount Plus, the sister episode is R. If you want me to do a summary on R as well, go ahead and leave it in the comment section down below. But for now, this is Orca Gaming signing